Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is FM21's save announcement, the beta and main saves. So I'm just going to quickly announce what I'm going to be doing for my beta and main saves when FM21 starts. First off, let's have a look at one for the beta save, because why not just jump straight into it? What do you think? Let's go. So, the beta save will be the Pochettino Challenge. The idea behind this is to play a one-season save with Spurs and see if I can do better on points and other metrics, basically, than Poch and Mourinho did in the year they split between them. Yeah, I think it should be entertaining, and we'll see how it goes. That's going to be the beta challenge. It should only last for a couple of weeks until the main game comes out, and then we'll be jumping right into the main save. So I'm hopefully going to try and complete the one season in just those 2 weeks. So it shouldn't be that hard. I've got 5 days a week or more if I want to. And it shouldn't be too hard to put together a 10 to 14 episode season. So I figured that's pretty good. That's going to be the beta save. Now for the main save, the big reveal. This is going to be my main project for the year, and it could be a long one. I hope it will be a long one. Der schlafende Riese, the sleeping giant. And the idea behind this one, the flag you may not recognize, is that of Austria-Hungary. Red across the top, red to the bottom, and green on the other side of the bottom to represent Austria and Hungary's flags, plus the coat of arms in the center here. And that's the Palace of Schönbrunn, in the background there, where the rulers of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Habsburgs, lived. So the idea behind this save is going to be that we're going to take Fußballclub Austria Wien, founded in 1911, and we're going to try and make them a European giant. We're also, hopefully, this will be a club and country save, so at some point I will try and take over the Austrian national team as well, and take that to glory. Now, the tricky bit about this, the thing that's going to make this difficult, is I'm going to restrict myself. Because I am trying to make Austria-Hungary great again, Baga, I'm going to be using only players from the former Austro-Hungarian Empire. That includes players from Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Slovenia, Slovakia, Czechia, Poland, obviously Austria and Hungary, Croatia, and I think that's it. Anyway, there's like 9 or 11 countries or something like that that include bits and pieces of the old Austro-Hungarian Empire. Now, this club was founded, as I said, in 1911. What you may not know about Austrian football is that back in the 30s, of last century, Austria was a huge team. They had amazing forwards, they were tactically brilliant, they had fantastic skills, they were defeating everybody one way or the other, they were called the Wonder Club. It was a really amazing time to be an Austrian. Even though the empire had long been fallen as it fell at the end of World War I. So, and then of course it headed into a darker time when Austria was annexed by the Germans. But what we're going to do is try and recreate some of that glory from the 30s. And the tricky bit is that I'm going to try and do it using a version of the WM formation. Now, if you know anything about tactical history, you know that the WM was a period in the formation of of tactics in football where basically they played 3 up front and then 2 behind them, 2 behind those as halfbacks, and then 3 across the back. So that's the formation we're going to be trying to play with. Ideally, it won't happen right away, but ideally I want the middleman to be a libero, and the outsides will be wingbacks, or fullbacks, I should say. And then we'll have 2 defensive midfielders and 2 midfielders behind 2 wingers and a forward. All right, and the 2 wingers will be on inside forward. Anyway, I've got this whole thing worked out. It's going to be really interesting. I think we're going to do really well with it. And I'm really looking forward to this. So I think it should be something really interesting, a little different. Not many people play in Austria, so that's a little different. And certainly the player restrictions should make things interesting as well. So that's the plan. Oh, I remember the country I forgot, Italy. Italy is also available for players, which is going to be a big, rich source of good players. So that's helpful. I can't wait to get started on this. I think it's going to be an awful lot of fun. And I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll join me for it and see how we do at Waking der Schlafende Riese. That's all I've got for today. Those are going to be my 2 big saves. Well, 1 little save for the beta and 1 big save for the main save. There's every likelihood that I will do other saves next year. I will probably throw in a journeyman at some point. I might repeat the journeyman that I did this year. I might do something different in terms of a journeyman, but we'll see. But those are the 2 main saves that I'll be aiming to perform with. So I hope that catches your attention and that you have enjoyed this video. I thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great day and take care.